Aloha. I think I came up with the perfect analogy. Um, Egyptian vases. So, Egyptian vases were extremely. Oh, you guys are so cool. I'm walking through the birdies. Okay, so I made it past that distraction. So, Egyptian vases were extremely popular. Um, the whole ancient world loved them. They had them in Judea, they had them in Iraq, the Arabs traded them, just the whole ancient world loved those Egyptian vases. I think even Greece and parts of Europe, they may have even made it up there. Certainly, they would have. So, but did you know archaeologists are actually able to tell the difference between an Egyptian vase from Egypt and a copycat? Because people, of course, replicated them. So, and you'd find them in the Judean king's palaces, you know. I'm sure King Herod had some Egyptian vases. So, and how they did that is they took a cord and they wrapped it around the circumference of the vase, and then they cut that cord. And if it fit the Egyptian measuring system, it was an Egyptian vase, because the Egyptians would measure the circumference of the vases and be able to tell the exact volume that vase could hold, because they were lazy. They wanted to quickly measure volumes without having to pour out the contents or weigh it or anything like that. They just wanted to quickly know the volume just by measuring the vase with a piece of string. So they were designed that way. The Egyptian, the copycats that they found in Israel, it doesn't work. So, very interesting. So it served a purpose. It wasn't arbitrary. The design and everything served an actual purpose. So it just got me thinking, like, imagine if you were an ancient Egyptian and you immigrated to Judea, you know, what's referred to as Israel. And you see the Egyptian vase everywhere, but nobody understood that style, like why it was shaped the way it was, and how you could quickly measure the contents of the vase. Like, they just thought it looked cool. That was it. They just thought it looked cool. They didn't really know. They weren't using the Egyptian system. They had their own system. So it didn't serve any practical purpose there other than looking cool, you know? It would be kind of frustrating. That's how I feel. That's how I feel with the calendar, because the 7-day weekly cycle is not arbitrary. It's not random. It serves a purpose and it makes sense in this scene calendar. So anyway, that's it. I just want to kind of highlight some of the business and managing potential of this scene calendar and how powerful it is. People are not taking advantage of that 7-day week. It's so powerful. It's not arbitrary. Hashem doesn't tell us to do something that doesn't serve a purpose. It doesn't work that way, you know. So, and it's like an Egyptian vase. It serves a purpose if you use the system that it was intended to be used with it. So if you just have an Egyptian vase and you're not using the Egyptian measuring system, you only got half of the system. You got the base. That's it. You know, it's actually a useful tool. All right, aloha.